Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Gala. I think Gala is at risk of rolling over here a little bit, and maybe it does the same thing as Bitcoin and it comes down once more for a deeper B wave here. So that this was just an A wave, here a B wave, and we come down once more in C. And that's fine in this wave 5 that we have on the radar here, as long as it actually stays above the ideally 78.6 FIB level, so ideally above 5.2 cents. I mean, the green box is still the key support area, so if it comes down to that level, holds it, it's fine. But bear in mind that we have a trend line coming up here, this ascending trend line. Just deleted the box, didn't want to do that. We've got this trend line coming up here, and that should support the price as well. But at the moment, it looks like we might be rolling over a bit here, just because it can't really get off the ground and it's made a lower high here, you know, and it doesn't really look impulsive. So wouldn't be surprised to come down to at least test the trend line again. And a breakout point would of course be the wave A high. So a push above that 5.89 cent level would indicate that we are pushing here up in a C wave of 5. This is an ending diagonal, therefore these subwaves have these ABC patterns. And yeah, we talked in a previous video that ideally in this ending diagonal, expanding diagonal, the wave 5 should be longer, or at least the same length in this case, as the wave 3. And there are different ways of counting this whole wave structure, but based on the way I have counted it, it should take us at least to around about 6.7 cents. Yeah. Of course, what I cannot guarantee is that it's going to happen, but only now. It only topped basically in 3 waves. Ideally, to complete this diagonal in a good way, I want at least one more wave up. Now, should we come down and break below this box, which is at 4.9 cents, we have first strong evidence that a top is in place, that wave 1 has topped, and we come down in a wave 2 support area. Based on the current high, the wave 2 support area would be based in the area between the 78.6 FIB and the 50% FIB between 2.5 cents and 3.9, but I currently have no evidence that it has started yet. This looks currently like a corrective move down. The movements to the upside look corrective as well. So I think we're just moving in a range at the moment. Made a new high here a few days ago, and this confirms that we are still in an uptrend. We're making still overall higher highs and higher lows, but it's going to get increasingly difficult for the bulls to push higher. We've been looking at these bearish divergences now on the chart for a while. For example here, I'll take the fibs out. For example here, you can see where we're making actually lower highs on the MACD, and we're also making lower highs on the RSI here. Not very clean, but depending on which time frame you're looking at, on some you have better bearish divergences than on others. For example, here on the daily, you actually see it quite nicely. For example, from that high to that high, higher high on the price, but lower high on the RSI. Also here, bearish crossover, but it's still in the bullish range overall, which means overall still an uptrend, but it's getting close to the end, would be my view. But at the same time, we have no indication that a overall top is in place. So I'm going to observe that further for you, but the way it's going just now, and I think we already see a few red candles, I wouldn't be surprised to test the trend line. It seems to be quite a weak start into the weekend overall. So we need a bit more price action to confirm further developments here on the chart, but you should now know the key support levels and targets and resistance levels, and I will keep you updated, of course, over the next few days. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.